There is an inquiry here which is very important and maybe of relevance to all of you. While chanting Om, is there any difference if we chant lengthening the... While chanting Om, is there any difference if we chant lengthening the O or lengthening the Om? See, this Omkara itself is a combination of 3 syllables. One is A, another is O, and the third is M. A plus O, A plus U. A plus U becomes O. And then Anuswara is added, it becomes Om. 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 Actually, there is no difference between the two. After all, it is going to be a single syllable. That is why it is called monosyllable. A, and A, U and They are together combined to form Om. It is actually one. The purpose of chanting Om, if you want to know clearly, be very attentive to listen to and grasp. Our mind is given to thinking. To think means what? Either to ideate or to figurate. In our thoughts, either ideas expressed in the form of letters and words are there, or figures in the form of shapes. Between ideation and figuration, ideation is more, figuration is much less. Always the mind is producing idea, and idea. And these ideas are in the form of letters, and these letters are formed from sounds and sound combinations. It is this mind that you are going to tackle. So this Omkara comes very handy for the purpose. Suppose you chant Om in any manner, it will not allow any interruption by the mind in between. Om, 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 Om. Do you think while chanting this, there could be any mental interruption in the form of thought? So the purpose of chanting Omkara is to lead the mind to a state of natural silence, further stillness. Whichever is effective for you, use it. Whether that humming is going to be effective, or the raised sound, oh, both have the same effect. But I would like to say humming is more effective because it is more close to silence. The purpose of the chanting is to enter into the mind, then lead the mind, which is constantly given to thinking and raising emotions, lead that mind to a state of natural cessation, stillness, poise or silence. Find out by your own experiment which is better and which is more effective. You may either begin this or that, but after some time, if you do the practice well and it grips you, you become wholesome in it, you will find either will not matter. It can be the sound, it can be the humming. Both will be of the same effect. Another question that has come to me is very interesting. So much has been told about Guru Bhakti. When Swamiji, you are in Kerala and Baba was in Dakshin Khanda, how the connect and day-to-day guidance happened? Can you share some instances? After Baba leaving the body, can you share some instances of his guidance which happened in your life? Actually, in any instance of Guru-shishya relationship, the shishya takes to the Guru exclusively, wholesomely, and in a whole-time manner. Such people alone come up in life and spiritually they become luminaries. Vivekananda was very much given to Ramakrishna Dev. But Ramakrishna Dev did not live long. Vivekananda had to go away all alone. He started traveling in India and also abroad. What about Shankara? He went to Govindapada and the usual initiation etc. took place, and before law, Govindapada asked his dear son, can you do something to restore Vedanta to its pristine glory? He instantly took up the mission and went away. Was he always with the Guru? Certainly not. People say that Shankara, Govindapada and Gaudapada, Govindapada's Guru, all of them were contemporaries. At the same time, Shankara had his travel. Govindapada must have been sedentary, and I don't know about Gaudapada whether he was only sedentary. So this Guru-shishya contact is certainly the beginning, and it is a very significant portion, a significant period of the seeker's life. If that period is properly utilized, I was in Calcutta, I could not be always with my Gurudev. Whenever he used to come to Calcutta, we used to go and meet him. Otherwise, I used to go maximum for 3 days or 4 days to Dakshin Khanda, spend my time with him. But please know it well, he was not given to too much of talk, nor did I see so much of conversation with him. But whatever he said, I absorbed. Whatever I wanted to know, I asked. The sadhana goes on. And when the sadhana is pursued intensely, it will take you to siddhi, fruition and fulfillment. All this took place rather fast. And what was the real point there? The real point was Baba giving me Brahmavidya Deeksha and I clinging to the Deeksha and Deeksha sadhana wholesomely. I had told him, please don't ask me to read books. He did not also. But said, when the time comes for you to read the book, it will be on your table and literally happen. And after I started reading, I read quite a lot. You cannot say quite a lot. I read substantially, essentially. So whatever the texts have to say, I understood. Whatever the Guru has to say, I personally got. And whatever I had to ask, I asked. And then finally what happened? I removed my hair and beard, got a pair of Geruva cloths set right, went to him, prostrated before him, placed them at his feet and asked him to give it to me. And the only words he uttered after giving me the dress was, "Be prepared for a sword and a garland." I said this, I think, before also. What more is required? After coming here, certainly we had contact. I used to write to him, he also used to write, but not so many letters with so many doubts, etc. Not at all. Our Shastras are very clearly saying what is the state of fulfillment, what is proper knowledge, etc. Here is a statement, Pratibodha vididam matam amrutatvam hi vindade. Pratibodha vididam matam amrutatvam hi vindade. One attains immortality, moksha, when pratibodha vididam matam. In every state of your awareness, you must feel the same truth pronounced, expressed, full, complete. Pratibodha vididam. In every moment of your awareness. What further clue do you want? And you people are running after, from this place to other place, reading this book and the other book. When books are written by your Guru, you will still want to see other books. What is your interest, you tell me? Is it to read books or to know the truth? And knowing the truth is by sadhana. This sadhana has been given to you by the Guru. So what more do you need for knowing the truth except dissolving yourself completely in sadhana? And if you want to read any book, okay. Books are written by your Guru. Read those books. They are substantially a good number. The essential concepts of Bhagavad Gita, insight into Bhagavad Gita, and above and beyond all, Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana. Who has written about Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana? And how much, how deeply, how wholesomely? Is there anything beyond Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana? Why don't you read and understand it? You should become knowledgeable to such an extent that every moment of your awareness becomes an unbroken bond with the Supreme Truth. You may speak a lie, even then you should not be disconnected from the truth. You may do seemingly a sin, even then you should not be disconnected from the truth. You should not generally be interested in virtue. Still you sometimes do a virtuous act. Why? You should not fall from the truth. No ups and downs, no fluctuation, no distraction. You may be depressed, you may be absolutely sorrowful. Even then you should not be disconnected from the truth. So what is the truth which endures all along, anytime and anywhere? That is what I told you yesterday. The I, you only have 3 states of awareness. The world comes in one of them, not in all the 3. So the world is only 1/3 of your life, and 2/3 you are away from the world. We have 3 states, the wakefulness, sleep and dream. In all the 3 states, each of them is vanishing, 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 transitory. Then what is the non-transitory factor in it? It is the waker, the sleeper and the dreamer. All the three are the same. The I wakes up, the I sleeps, and the I dreams. In spite of wakefulness, sleep and dream, the I does not lose its character, glory, character, nature. It always remains untouched. One may commit the worst of sins, but it is not involved in the sin. One may do a great deal of virtue, it is not involved in it. There were instances when some devotees came to me and asked for a permission. Permission for what? Something that in my normal life I would have dreaded to do, would not like to do. Because I am a very innocent, straightforward, good, noble and pure soul. And I don't like to come in contact with any kind of impurity or otherwise. When such occasion came, I simply had to give the necessary sanction. Something which I would not have liked, which is not good also, noble. So sometimes I say, I am a sannyasin. We walk the path of truth and righteousness and purity. What is this? In our interactions with the world, people come to us and seek permission for things which are normally considered very bad and derogatory. I start sometimes laughing, sometimes feeling funny, and something drastically happens also to save the situations. How is it possible? Pratibodha viditam matam. After all, tell me, what is the jiva in your body? What is the jiva in your body? Is it something material, physical, energial? No. It is something very spiritual and divine. Fire is hot. Whether it burns refuse or whether it burns a cinder, say an incense stick or a camphor, different smells will be generated. But Mr. Fire does not get tainted by these smells. Similarly, the jiva is divine, it is godly. That jiva remains in you. Wherever you are, whatever you do, no matter whether it is good, bad or indifferent. The question is, my dear soul, can you and will you understand this truth? This truth about whom? About nobody else. This truth about your own jiva in your body. Your body is delivered by the mother, but the jiva is not. The jiva is Brahman itself. If jiva is Brahman, what do you have to do about it? It is Brahman, and you have nothing to do about it. You only have to know that it is Brahman. And when you know that it is Brahman, is there any question of sin or virtue? Is there any question of action, non-action, inaction? Is there any question of heaven or hell? Is there any question of birth and death, happiness or unhappiness? Live. As long as life is available and it continues to pulsate in your body, don't resist, live. Do what is natural to you. Gurupoornima is something very sacred and people like it. So we want to say this sacred day should be observed in a sacred manner so that people would like to come and participate in it, to imbibe sacredness and to remain glorious in its light. So we are announcing that the day will be performed. And some of you are coming. So to occupy you and to transform your personality, we evolve a program. And retreat is one such. We are not sure whether next year we will perform this or conduct this. Maybe Earth will continue one more revolution and come back to the same position. 12 months will have passed by then, and Gurupoornima comes again, and our bodies have not perished. Maybe we may take up the same performance again. It's all a natural process, neither created nor wished for. So far as I am concerned, it is this. I always speak about birthday. No birthday belongs to us. It belongs to the earth. It belongs to the sun. The earth is revolving around the sun, and it takes 1 year for it, and it is that 1 year of revolution of the earth that brings all days one after the other. So does the birthday belong to our body, or it belongs to earth and sun? Why don't you understand the truth in a proper manner? Don't you have intelligence? What for are you going to use it? Use it to grasp the truth. Live. What shall I say if you ask me? Live like an animal. Live like a bird. They never keep quiet. They strive a lot. But they sleep well. Similarly, sleep well. They don't care. They don't worry. Whatever comes, they don't resent at all. So unresentingly, unwantingly, unwishingly, without any weariness, tiredness, simply live, smiling, joyous, happily, doing whatever you can and whatever you will. Don't worry about it. And you will reach such a state where you will have no doubt. And then, is there any instance where Baba gives you any advice or anything? See, whatever comes to my mind is the advice given by Baba. I have molded myself after what he said and after what our Shastras said. My whole role was that. So I have molded myself so much so that I don't have to particularly ask for Baba to give me a guidance or a reply. Whatever my mind brings forth itself is the guidance. So there is no line of separation at all. But when he was living, I used to sometimes tell him, share with him, etc. When Mataji Sulabhadevi came and some interesting instances took place here, I had written to him and explained to him what all happened, and then he wrote always confirmingly whatever I had thought and said. He told me that you leave Jnana Ashram and make your own ashram. After he told me, that idea became a little active and vibrant in me. I had another doubt when I went to Bangalore. Then I asked him, now this is a point that comes to me. What shall I do? You do what you like. You are not obliged to go to anybody. Simply remain where you are, he said. So suppose he is there, even now I may feel like sharing something with him. Because he is not there, the question doesn't arise. So I don't think I have any sense of separation from Baba. Whatever I am, it is because of him and he himself. And whatever I do is in his light, in his splendor. So there is no particularly seeking advice on any particular occasion. The whole process is worked inside in the mind, intelligence and heart. Hari Om Tats Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru.